Thank you for tuning in. This is the weekly love reading for the Zodiac sign of Libra. First, I will read for those of you who are single. Then I will read for those of you in relationships. So, for those of you who are single, something you thought was over with somebody, a relationship, a connection, it is not over. The past is returning to you at this time. But this is somebody who, even if you have feelings for them, this is somebody who you thought was completely out of the picture. This is somebody who you had given up on. Something about the situation just felt like it was done. For some reason, you just really felt like there was no remedy for this situation. And that is the energy that you're going to be feeling when they come back, because I see that this person is not done with you. This person from the past that you were both emotionally invested in. I get the sense this could be your recent past or your distant past, but I can't really pick up on whether or not it's recent or distant. Just know that it's somebody who you lost faith in. They're coming back, and they're coming back and in a, not a, how can I say, you're going to argue with this person. But I feel that it's going to be an argument due to you both not having that closure or that understanding that you wanted to have. I feel like finally you get the chance to speak to this person and they get the chance to talk to you, and it's going to be a bit explosive. I do sense that there maybe some of the things that they're going to say or some of the things that you're going to say to them is not going to be expected. I do see this argument getting a little passionate, I'm not going to lie. I feel like you're going to receive the information you've been wondering about. You're gonna get a better understanding as to what really happened in this situation or why things really ended up the way they did. And I do feel that one of you is gonna be a very reckless in your approach to this, but I don't feel reckless in a dangerous way. I mean, reckless like I'm letting you know how I feel, and I don't care what happens, you have to know how I feel. I do get the sense that there are still feelings here between you and this person. And that is why the argument is going to escalate, because you are still both emotionally invested in each other. There's still emotions there. Just know that you will get justice out of this situation. You will get a fair conclusion or a fair new beginning with this person. It depends on the situation, on whether or not you feel that you want to move forward with them. And I do feel that ultimately you will reach a higher level of understanding with this person. You will see what you did not see before in this situation. And I do feel that this is karmic. I mean, you showed up in your own reading. I get the sense that this is a situation that you've been hoping to get closure on. A situation that you were imbalanced about, that you did not have a clear point of view, but just know you're about to get a lot of clarity. Like, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it so that you can be ready. This person is really coming back. Yes, they are emotionally invested, but they want clarity. Like, this is going to be a real conversation. One of those conversations, you know? So if you know who I'm talking about, get yourself ready so that when they show up wanting to talk, you know what you want to say to them too. So that the argument can go both ways and you can both get a better understanding and clarity and closure on whatever this is, regardless of whether or not you want to move forward with this person or you want to leave them behind. So if you know who I'm talking about, try to, you know, if you start to get signs from the universe or they get in contact with you, start to try to reflect on what happened so that when you do have that conversation, you can let them know how you feel. Now for your love message. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You may need to take time to yourself after this situation is one of the ways I'm feeling, or you are going to spend time one-on-one with this person. I don't know if this is going to be before or after you have this conversation, but I do see that you and this person are going to have that one-on-one time together. So yeah, I will now be reading for the people who are in a relationship. For those of you in a relationship, this is a time where a situation you thought was done with, something you thought your partner was just not going to allow or not compromise on, or a part of your relationship that you just thought was over, comes back into focus at this time. Whatever the situation is, it is something that you and your partner were both very emotional about in the past. It may be that you had opposing points of views, and that may have caused some conflict because you wanted to get your way and they wanted to get their way. But ultimately you may have had to let this situation go, or you might have been waiting for the right time in order to bring that up, in order to see if you can get a different outcome out of the situation. I do see that there is going to be an opportunity to try this situation out again. It may be that your partner is in a different space in their life right now, in a more open-minded, open-hearted space, and that is why they are willing to move forward with you in a easier way, in a way that is more open to compromise. It may be that they were not fully comfortable with whatever the situation was, and that's why they decided not to budge on it. But I do get the sense that this is going to be a time where you get justice, and you did show up in your reading. So I feel like this is something that you wanted and you did not get at the time, and it really was something that you were very emotionally invested in. Something you thought was no longer even a possibility, maybe coming back around at this time, in order for you to get your just due, in order to balance out the situation. It may be that divine timing is at play here, or it's just karmic. Whatever you were wanting at that time that you did not get from your partner, this is going to be the time that you get it. And I do feel that this breakthrough with your partner, this progress in the direction that you wanted previously, now that it's back on the table, is going to help you and your partner grow in a positive way, in a more stable and secure way. So just know, if there was something that you tried to compromise with your partner with that you did not get any real reciprocation, this is going to be a time where it will either present itself, the opportunity will present itself, or your partner will bring it up. Because I don't get the sense that it will be you bringing it up. I feel that it's them that's going to bring it up and try to work with you, because they know deep down that this is something that you really wanted. The love message that I have for you is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like you and your partner are going to have some one-on-one time, whether it be that you go away or you just spend more time together, or in one of those moments where it's just you and your partner, they're going to start to talk to you about the situation. Or something is going to bring it up and it's going to come into focus. So if this is something that you do want to talk about, try to get one-on-one time with your partner, because they may very well be about to bring it up, or in that space where they want to compromise about this situation, but they may need that one-on-one interaction in order to feel comfortable enough to really talk to you about it at this time. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.